Yep, this is yet another video on the internet about how incredible Bluey is, and why it's the greatest thing since sliced bread. Whether it's been genuinely adorable and funny, or hitting you with how real and personal the struggles that the characters go through feel, the show does an excellent job at balancing the playful antics of the child characters with the realistic adult issues, which makes the show universally appealing to all age groups. A prime example of this are these two episodes, Relax and Stickbird. Both of these episodes take place during a vacation the Healer family are on, and showcase Bluey and Bingo playing their usual games, while Chili and Bandit work through their own interpersonal issues. First there's Relax. Relax begins with the Healer family arriving at the hotel they're staying at for their vacation, and Chili's anxious to get to the beach as soon as possible in order to relax.
Let's get all of this stuff up to the unit and head straight to the beach. I want to start relaxing. Come on, Lift, we haven't got all day.
Yes, we do.
Bandit then encourages Chili to take it easy, as she's stressing herself out over this. The bulk of this episode showcases Bluey and Bingo being easily thrilled by everything they see in the hotel room.
Oh, look, a present. What? I think it's so. What's this? I don't know. The toilet's got a ribbon? Maybe it won a prize. Oh, I want to rip one.
And they immediately start playing games, such as pretending to be mermaids,
Mermaid waiter, may I have a pie, please? Oh, yes, I'll just cook it.
enjoying a bubble bath and spa,
Oh, I love bubbles. I love your bubbles. Oh, you sing so well, babe.
Ready?
and launching themselves with a footrest on a sofa. However, Chili gets frustrated as she feels that they all need to get to the beach as soon as possible in order for her to finally relax. But Bandit encourages the girls to have fun and to do whatever fun thing they want. After all, they're on a holiday, and so Chili ends up going to the beach alone. However, she is unable to relax due to overthinking about the proper way to do so.
Okay, chapter 1. You need to... Actually, I should just enjoy the beach a bit before I start reading.
Which is something I find to be personally relatable, as I too tend to get so anxious about how I can properly enjoy my time that I just end up getting stressed out instead, resulting in wasting my time, which stresses me out even further. And there's also this moment where Chili tries to force herself to smile when looking at her reflection in the mirror, which hits too close to home. This is some excellent commentary on how vacations can often end up feeling like work, despite the whole purpose of them being to get away from that. And the thought of letting precious free time go to waste is a stressful one. Chili eventually gives up and goes back to the hotel, where Bandit gives her a comforting hug, as she laments how difficult it is for her to take it easy, which makes for an emotionally impactful moment.
I don't know how to relax.
Oh, come here.
It's harder than it looks.
But then, Chili sees Bluey and Bingo having fun with everything around them, and she finally understands that in order to relax, she has to stop complicating things and enjoy the moment, and that she should just take things as they go. This is a little ironic, considering that in an earlier episode, called Musical Statues, Bluey was the one who was struggling to be satisfied, while Chili is the one who teaches her to live in the moment. But I'm not complaining. And so, the episode ends with Chili having a cup of coffee, while slowly breathing in and out, allowing herself to enjoy the simple pleasure. Like I said before, this episode hits too close to home for me, as I can relate to what Chili goes through in the plot. But the Healer family vacation continues. In the next episode, Stickbird, where this time, Bandit is the one to go through an interpersonal conflict. The episode begins with the Healer family going to the beach, and Chili teaches Bluey and Bingo the proper way to throw. However, Bandit is completely silent and mentally distant from everyone else.
You want to handle this? Hey, Healer.
Oh, sorry, what?
Dad, race me to that stick. Dad.
Oh, sorry, mate. What was that?
As something is clearly bothering him. Although it is never outright stated what the problem is, there are certain lines that can give the audience hints on what it could be.
But when you put something beautiful out into the world, it's no longer yours, really.
From there, viewers can speculate and come up with their own theories. But for now, the important thing is that Bandit has a problem that makes him unable to have a good time. This ties back to the previous episode by once again showcasing the issue of people feeling too distracted by their thoughts sports to enjoy what's in front of them, even when it's a seldomly given break from work. However, despite his inner turmoil, Bandit happily helps Bingo find a stick on the beach to use for throwing. Soon, Bingo comes across a stick that looks like the head of a bird, so she calls it Stick Bird. With help from her dad, she builds a body for the Stick Bird out of sand. Unfortunately, while Bingo and Bandit go to look for more sticks, a group of siblings run by Stick Bird, and one of them takes it, not knowing about Bingo's attachment to it. Bingo is understandably upset by this.
They're mean.
I'm sure they weren't trying to be mean.
They're my rivals.
Even when Bandit tries to explain to her that they didn't have any malicious intent in taking Stick Bird, as they are just another family having fun, no different from the healers.
Why would they do that?
Well, they probably just wanted the stick. They wouldn't have known we just made it.
It's a more realistic portrayal of this scenario, instead of having these kids act like straight up bullies. But then Bluey meets up with them, and she tries to help Bingo get over these negative feelings by showing her something that her buddy Mia had taught to her. It involves trying to grab all of the anger and negative feelings all over you, and then throwing them as far away as possible. Bingo then tries this by using the throwing technique that Chili taught her and Bluey, and it works like a charm, as she immediately starts to feel better. And so the two sisters go back to playing together. But before Bandit joins them, he tries the technique for himself. And then we get an excellent POV shot of his anger flying in the air and falling into the water. And there is a hard sound effect when it makes impact with the sea, which comes across as incredibly satisfying.
Here I come!
And that was Stick Bird, and it was an amazing follow-up to Relax. I love the parallel of Bingo's small-scale problem, with Bandit's seemingly more complicated inner conflict, which gives both kids and adults something to connect with, while presenting them as equally valid. The advice this episode gives on how to handle anger and stress does sound effective, and of course, as usual, there's the wholesome family fun that's perfectly balanced with the conflicts. Once again, these two episodes are a prime example of why Bluey is simply one of the all-time greatest children's cartoons. And that was my review of the Bluey episodes, Relax and Stick Bird. If you enjoyed this video, then be sure to give it a like, share, and comment. Also, subscribe to my channel and hit the bell for notifications. And if you are interested in supporting my channel, then head over to my Patreon. Well, I got nothing else to say, so see ya.